was a wise old queen who taught me that I had a duty to live, to conquer hate with knowledge, sincerity, and love.
Congrats on the movie. But I like throwing some curveballs at the beginning. If someone has never heard any of your music, what is the first thing you'd like them listening to and why?
I don't think I've been asked that question. I guess probably the newer stuff. I like Less of You. It's like this very electronic kind of Giorgio Moroder kind of sound that I think is really sweet to like listen to first if you're listening to me. Then you get into all the sad stuff after that.
Anytime someone mentions Giorgio, I am obviously enthralled because fucking great musician.
Giorgio.
Yeah, English is my second language, so yeah, I can't say names, but I know the music.
Yeah, there's that Daft Punk song where he's like, "I'm Giorgio."
Yeah,
I'm Giorgio Moroder, but some people call me Giorgio.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And if you do some research into the making of that song, like he didn't understand what they wanted, and he just like kept talking, and then they crafted the song based on his just talking to them.
Yeah. I could tell that's how it went down.
Yeah. So one of the things I'm fascinated by is how artists maintain their voice when they're on tour. And I know this is not about the movie, but you just got off tour, I believe. I'm just curious, like, how do you actually maintain it and make sure it can hit every night when you're back to back to back?
That's probably like one of the most stressful things on tour. But I'd say like somebody told me to drink 2 liters of water every day. Without like just as much water as you can, just stay hydrated and then like sleep with a humidifier, 2 humidifiers if you want. But also like vocal warm-ups like that. And I had like a few tricks that I did. I'd like get like a towel and pour really hot water on it and just put it around my neck so I'd warm up the area. Because it's a muscle and it's like developing and it just has to stay warm for it to work. Like, so yeah, just things like that.
Yeah, I would be. I don't know how you do it, or any musicians, So I believe, it could be wrong, that this is like your first movie role.
First one, yeah.
Yeah. So was it something you had been looking to do? And let me just start with that.
No, I don't think I was looking, but I mean, as soon as he said it, like as soon as someone reached out, I was like, for sure, I would love to. I didn't even know what the script was or what I was doing. I was just like, it's Luca, of course I'm doing it. Yeah.
I am a huge fan of Luca's work. Do you have a favorite Luca film, and why? And I'm assuming it's Call Me by Your Name. I'm joking. I'm just putting myself
I'm gay,
in there.
bro.
No. That's my
fucked up.
No.
No, that's fucked up, man.
No. My favorite is Call Me by Your Name.
I'm kidding. And probably We Are Who We Are is like one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I just got so embarrassed. I'm like, oh fuck, what did I say? I think that movie is his work. I'm a huge fan of his work, but that movie just really, for me,
okay, Grant, are you sure? You're like,
I was like, fuck. Well, you never know when you step over on a third rail, and you know.
Yeah, no. I'm joking, but We Are Who We Are is probably like my favorite. Even though it's not a film, it's like a show. I just love the pace of it. I think that's something Luca does really well is pace and rhythm and, like that slow dopamine release that is like, has you hooked. Like you just can't stop watching it. You can't take your eyes off. That and I really loved, Call Me By Your Name, obviously. Well,
we got back to it finally.
Amazing film. I love Bones and All, love Challengers. I Am Love's great. Everything is
like I said, I'm a huge fan. I would imagine, though, being on set, watching Luca and Daniel work, you really learned a lot about making movies. Was there any 1 or 2 lessons that you took away that you will apply to if you were to act again in something else?
Yeah, I'd say there's not much affirmation on set. No one's like, oh, good job. They're just like, all right, next one. And I just realized they feel like they got it, so let's move on. Let me not overthink my performance or overthink anything, really. Just keep it going, I think. Just trusting your own intuition. Something I really took away from the set. Yeah.
I'm always curious how an actor gets ready for the first day of filming. So say you're going to be filming January 1st. It's a Monday, whatever. like how early on were you thinking about the script, thinking about what you wanted to do, like what was going in your head, you know, before stepping on set?
I looked at the script like that morning, just to like, cause I don't remember, like I'm not like I have friends who can like memorize like entire like verses or like in like a book or like a whole poem or something. I'm not really like that. I'm like, okay, just give me that morning and then I'll just, you know, do it as we go. Just have the script next to me. But yeah, just like that. Just you get more of like a genuine kind of, I guess, performance. But yeah.
Yeah, the thing that I found talking to so many different actors is that there's no right or wrong answer or in terms of the way you prepare. It's how you want to get your headspace ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that in acting, you have to realize that you're communicating. And sometimes, like, when I was, like, doing auditions, like, early on, just, like, on my own for fun, I wouldn't, like, listen. I would just be waiting. And I would just be, like, waiting for my next part. Like, wait, I need to listen, like, you know, and react and be human. And I think that's, like, one of the most important things.
This is a little generic and I apologize, but like, what are you most looking forward to audiences seeing in the film or experiencing with the film?
Me.
Yeah.
Gonna see me. I mean, it's an incredible story about yearning and loss and addiction. So it's just, I think it's important, especially now, to tell such a beautiful queer narrative, an important one, about somebody who was so complicated and complex, and how, yeah, it's just a story of humanity, human.
When you think back on the shoot and the experience of being there, is there like a strong memory that you have in terms of like something that happened on set or working with Daniel or hanging out with Luca?
Tons of those, yeah. But I guess like I'll pick one. Probably just like drinking gin and tonics with Daniel right before her scene was cool.
Not the answer I was expecting, and still awesome, you know? Well, I have to wrap, but just real quick, was there anything specific that you learned watching Daniel? Because he's such a talented actor. Like, I could watch him read a phone book and I'd probably be enthralled, you know? But what was it like watching him inhabit this role?
He's like, you know, he really turns it on. Like, you really see it. Like, you know, he'll be like himself, and then he turns into the character. And that was really, really incredible to see somebody do, is just flip that switch and really, like, go to work. It's just, I was just like, wow, this isn't easy, you know? But yeah, he would, like, even when we were doing, like, he would just shake his head a little bit, like, now he's the character. He just, like, you know, just get into it. And it was cool.
On that note, I'm going to say good luck with the rest of your speed dating and being in this bright room.
Thank you.